Hello, my name is Steve Bigelow with the Candlestick Forum. The markets are providing a good environment for identifying good breakout trades using candlestick signals. Right now, as you can see, the downtrend of the Dow has been broken with this little gap up through that resistance level, now making the likely target up here at the 50-day moving average. Definitely need to see what it does once it gets here, because the last time it got there, it failed. So this persistent downtrend may be in progress until it can prove that it can break up through this level. Same scenario on the NASDAQ. You can see how it consolidated, but then it did a Morningstar type signal, gapping up yesterday and then gapping up today, giving you a J-hook pattern that is supporting right off the T-line, with stochastic still kind of heading up. Also implies there should be a few more days to the upside. Now, the breakouts are easy to identify because if you're using candlestick patterns like the fry pan bottom as seen in electronic arts, just as this pattern was starting at the breakout level, the 50, notice not only did it break out, but it gapped up through this level, gapped up through this level, telling you there was a strong investor sentiment still involved with this breakout, making the next likely target up here at the 200-day moving average. The visual aspects, though, was based upon witnessing this big fry pan bottom right up to a resistance level. So we're also looking at AI, one of the artificial intelligence stocks, where it's kind of broken this little downward wedge and it gapped up through that level, making the potential of this move right here the same as this move right here. So the benefit of identifying where a breakout is likely to occur is that's where, if everybody sees there's a potential resistance and they're gapping through it, the candlestick pattern tells us there's still a lot more upside and that we're now in new territory. So anytime we see that strong reversal signal, as in ADI, you see the Morningstar signal that had the best friend gap up from a doji, smack dab off the 50. Now they've gapped up through kind of this resistance area, also implying wave 3 should be the same magnitude as wave 1. So again, this is not rocket science. This is just illustrating where investor sentiment gets very strong based upon the candlestick signals at levels that can be perceived as a congestion or a resistance level, telling you there's new investor sentiment in that stock. So a lot of people say, well, aren't we chasing the stock? Not if you know what the signals are. Your doji gap up is your best friend. Your doji gap up followed by a doji sandwich tells you there's more upside. So this is based upon just one simple premise. Investor sentiment works the same way time after time, producing the same patterns. So we can see what happened here. Bearish candle, they gap it up, do a doji type day. Now the next day they traded positive, giving you a bullish flutter kicker signal at a breakout level off the 50. That's just an implication that there's still a lot of bullish sentiment. So recognizing these type of patterns, I had somebody do a private message or one of the email messages saying, can you show how we scan for these, or the scanning software that find these before they move up? And the answer is that's exactly what we do at the Candlestick Forum, is identify, knowing what candlestick signals and patterns are occurring at breakout levels. So there's very simple scanning techniques that we teach people every day. Our chat rooms are constantly filled with investors that have the same perspective, looking for candlestick charts that work successfully. So The chat rooms give you two benefits. One, it gives you a source of good, strong trades. And two, if you want to learn what those trades are, that's where you can ask questions and get people that know how to use candlestick analysis to give you answers immediately. So right now, as long as we can anticipate that the Dow may be trading up further over the next few days, gives us a good playing field to find the strong bullish signals and pattern breakouts. That'll be it. We'll see you in the chat rooms.